of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans. In charge of the Cardinals, that is head coach Jonathan Gannon. His guys trying to get back to winning football, and they've dropped their last two. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach DeMeco Ryans. His guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer on the call with you. This is Young Hui Koo to do the honors. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his third season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual.
He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Hopefully not a sign of how this game is going to go as they step up for second and long. Out of the gun, Young. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And the Cardinals grab it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So the first drive goes almost nowhere, and then Brock, then they turn it over.
You know, it is such a double whammy, Kate. Obviously, you hate the turnover and give it away possession. But these opening drives are really a time to see what your opponent's going to do. The great coordinators will script it, right, to get different personnel and different formations to try to get some tells from the defense. No tell there other than a critical giveaway.
So here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Right side into the hands of Adams. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this third down, Brock, as this is out at least a few yards behind the line.
He's taken out of bounds.
Third and long for him here. He finds Adams, complete. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Arizona.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets them back what they lost on that penalty. Second and 10.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue to push for the goal line. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Here's another for him. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run for it with Barkley, and he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple of reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. You also know if you don't get it, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Cool, all lined up and ready to put this one away. Hardy on the return. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Texans have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. On the return, here comes Tyquan Thornton. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. It finds Adams downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
38 yards on the play. First down, Arizona.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Texans' 33-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground, knock them out of that rhythm.
Field goal attempt coming now from Young Hui Koo. On the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I know we see these kickers make kicks from this distance all the time, but it never ceases to be impressive. Everything's on the dot, and it's a big 3 points.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Texans have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Here's Young on 1st and 10. A throw right side finds Cup. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Charvarius Ward brings him down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down carry for Taylor. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it will be a first down, Texans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. Another big rip for him. Past the 20. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him. And now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
Texans 14. Cardinals 10.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cardinals and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And you can see he's valued well beyond his work just as a runner. He's leading NFL backs in receiving touchdowns late in this season. Stroud throwing here on first. It's a screen to Barkley. Keeps away from one. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cardinals first down.
First down, Stroud. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It's another Cardinals first down.
To the air, Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Stroud's pass.
2nd and 3 now.
To number 26, Saquon Barkley. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Handoff headed right, Barkley.
At the 40-yard
And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out.
line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Gain of 15 yards. That's another Cardinals.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd
Barkley
and
trying this up the gut.
the 16-yard.
Makes the tackle. Has room into the secondary. And the ground game works for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
The Cardinals hold a slim 2-point lead early. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single season rushing touchdown record is? 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. Q all lined up and ready to boot this one away.
Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Tucker now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost in midfield. The Texans have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. To the air on first down, Young. Taken in by Pierce. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Taylor now up the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
From the gun, Taylor. That second down run is only going to manage a yard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Young working from the gun. Looking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Here's Thornton on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Cardinals and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Escapes the defender. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. That's run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Shroud. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one's caught by Mooney. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Line up the design keeper. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Stroud's going to throw for it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Cool on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 17.
Cool all lined up and ready to put this one away. Tucker now on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Texans have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Taylor again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain
On 3rd down, it's Young.
3rd and 11.
To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Texans 1st down.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Taylor. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds him on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He puts some air under it deep down the left. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Cardinals and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Good for Cardinals. 1st down.
1st down, a run with Barkley. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
That's another Cardinals.
Stroud off the play fake. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And he's tackled for no gain. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. And send the receiver left. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers out front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there. You even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say clear the sideline over top the 14. D'Amico Ryans doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And to take this ahead for 7, we've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Young on the play action. Gets this one to Pierce. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing games.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs from 37.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll be written to the line to limit the game to a yard. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Texans set to punt. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals and Devontae Adams getting set for another look here. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Zone read give here to Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the punt stops him after a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds Barkley underneath. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
That's good for a Cardinals.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. To the air, Stroud. Completed to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Here's Stroud again. On target to Thornton. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. From the red zone now. Stroud is hit, the ball is out. And the Texans have recovered it.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when you're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. That's some decent line there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
It's a gain of 5.
So We have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. And a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Here's Thornton on the return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. Jonathan Gannon doing the last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First down, Stroud. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Throwing is Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Cardinals.
Adams put in motion right.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Last
second
run,
and
not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Get some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's good.
On the draw, it's Barkley. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Smith and Jigba going in motion right. Here's Stroud. It's a screen to Barkley. Shoots away from one. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Here's Saquon. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Now it's Stroud.
at the Texans 17-yard
Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd.
Back to throw. Stroud. This one's caught. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Koo able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Tucker now on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. We'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be a 1st down Texans. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Young on 1st and 10. Taken in by Pierce. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cardinals' 43-yard line.
Second down carry for Taylor. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, Young. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
A gain of 22 more yards. That's another Texans 1st down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Rose caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And they take this in for the score. The Texans start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Bryce Young touchdown.
Hey, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
Texans 24.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Thornton on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. And, man, they have slung that football with abandon this week, haven't they? Which isn't surprising when you look at their numbers across this season.
Also, probably not surprising to see all that passing translate into a lead as they take the field here in the 2nd half. But you know what they want. They don't want numbers. They want wins.
He was brought down by Kalen Bullock. 4 yards on the pickup.
They go play action with Stroud.
At the 32-yard line.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
And the Cardinals 1st down.
Here's Stroud now. Escapes out to the left. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Francis back. Here's Barkley. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Cardinals 1st down.
They give to Barkley, left side. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. With defense all over this one. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stroud. He's got it to him yet again. That is Cup. And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Stroud on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And send him over right. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Well, that's not what the offense style does. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I got to be honest with you. with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Third and long for him here. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Youngway Crew on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Surely not something they're too pleased about down on the field. But Kate, with that miss, we got a lot of juice. We got an opportunity here to see a field goal and a chance to take this game to overtime.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Texans first down.
Taylor now up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Young. Below the screen to Taylor. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. 6 defensive backs out there. Cardinals going down here, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Play action now, Young. Connects on the crosser. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Texans.
A run here with Taylor. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Throwing from the gun here. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings them to 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Cardi. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cardinals and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. First down throw by Stroud. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let him. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running left, this is Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Running right side by Kincaid. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. The Cardinals out for the punt. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. The Texans have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Escapes the defender. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Now Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now it's Young. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Cardinals and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8
Throw here,
yards.
3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Young to throw. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. It's Young. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards to go.
Looking to throw. That's on target to Pierce. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
Gain of 14 yards. And the Texans, first down.
Now a handoff to Taylor. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans pushing to get within range for a game winner. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Taylor again. Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Made back at the 44-yard line.
Now to throw. Finds him over the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
A gain of 34 yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st down and goal to go.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of...
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Texans jump in front late. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cardinals and Devontae Adams getting set for another look here. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with these looks all game. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. He is to throw.
At the 28-yard line.
He's cut it on the left sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
That's good for the Cardinals.
Back to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. The clock is falling into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. And brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's
To throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Cardinals first down.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Here's Strand again. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor trying the left side. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Young. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
That's interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Young up 1st and 10. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. That's no way to end a game, right, Brock? You can't have a defensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. The kick is good. He got it! And he hits one more time to win them this game! So it's a win for the Texans. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.